Hey, TFAX fam, welcome back. We've got your daily dose of reality TV gossip, and let me tell you, today's news is hotter than Kody's debate on fatherhood. So grab your tea because we're spilling it all. First up, Sister Wives star Paedon Brown reveals he hasn't spoken to his father, Kody, since Garrison's tragic funeral. What really went wrong? You won't believe the family drama behind closed doors. Meanwhile, Christine Brown hits back at Kody with revelations from her explosive memoir. What secrets did she uncover about their honeymoon experiences? Spoiler, the thin walls tell a very different love story. Next, Meri Brown just dropped a bombshell. She's refusing to read Christine's memoir. What's the reason behind her decision? Get ready as Meri opens up about living in the same house, yet having totally different experiences. And finally, Meri's back on the healing train. Will she mend fences with Christine, Janelle, and Robin in the upcoming season? Hear her thoughts on boundaries and hard conversations that change everything. But wait, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more juicy updates, and ring that bell to stay in the know. Now let's dive into the first story. Today, we're diving into some explosive family drama you won't want to miss. In a shocking revelation, Sister Wives star Paedon Brown has confirmed that he has cut off communications with his father, Kody Brown, following the heartbreaking death of his brother, Garrison. This confession has ignited a firestorm of speculation and discussion among fans of the long-running reality series, reminding us all just how complicated family dynamics can be. So what exactly did Paedon reveal? During a recent interview, he candidly admitted that he hasn't spoken to Kody since Garrison's funeral in 2024, a statement that has raised eyebrows considering Kody's ongoing reputation as an absent father. Paedon didn't shy away from sharing the emotional turmoil surrounding the loss, stating that every day without Garrison has been a struggle and that his brother's passing impacted their family deeply. The tension between Paedon and Kody has been a long-held concern among fans, particularly given that the reality show has often showcased their strained relationship. Paedon reflected on the aftermath of Garrison's funeral, hinting at unresolved issues and family disagreements. He delicately noted that while he misses his brother immensely, his relationship with Kody isn't just strained for no reason. It stems from a series of events that have left him feeling unsupported during critical moments in his life. "Let's just say our last conversation didn't go as planned," he mentioned, further deepening the intrigue. In interviews following the funeral, several Sister Wives cast members spoke out about the dynamics at play, suggesting that Kody's behavior during this vulnerable time has been less than exemplary. Mike Helty, another of Kody's children, echoed similar sentiments, expressing disappointment in her father's actions during the family tragedy. According to her, Kody's absence and emotional distance have left lasting scars on the family bond, and she isn't the only one feeling that way. Adding fuel to the fire, Paedon revealed that fans have been curious about the state of his relationship with Kody. "I mean, would you hate me if I talked to him?" Paedon joked, but it was clear he wasn't keen on rekindling that relationship anytime soon. His revelations about their fractured bond raised even more questions. Will there ever be a reconciliation, or is this the final straw that will keep them apart for good? Paedon emphasized that the last real conversation they had was at Garrison's funeral, a moment that should have united them, but instead seemed to widen the gap. "It went a lot better than it could have gone," he said ambiguously, leaving viewers wondering what might have occurred behind closed doors. As many fans interpret his comments, it appears there are underlying tensions that both Paedon and Kody aren't willing to fully disclose. As more information continues to drip out, viewers are left speculating about what this means for the future of the Brown family. Could this rift signal a larger fallout among Kody and his children, particularly as the family faces more changes? The narrative suggests that there's more to this story than meets the eye. Fan reactions to Paedon's comments have been varied. Some followers are rallying behind him, supporting his decision to put distance between himself and Kody. Others, however, are speculating if perhaps Kody will eventually reach out to mend things, or if this estrangement is merely a chapter in a long and complicated saga. For those closely following the franchise, this development feels critical. After all, it's not just a family drama, It's a public reckoning that could redefine their relationships moving forward. Stick around because we've got even more excitement on the way. Wait till you see what Paedon Brown just revealed about her intimate struggles with Kody in her new book. We're heading straight into a whirlwind of revelations that you won't want to miss. Get ready for some sizzling sister wives tea that you won't want to miss. In the latest buzz, Paedon Brown has opened up about her tumultuous relationship with Kody Brown, revealing shocking details about their intimacy and the strain it put on their marriage. This matters because it exposes the deeply personal struggles that often go unseen behind the camera, giving fans a glimpse into the reality of polygamous life. So what did Paedon reveal? In her newly released memoir, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, she takes us through the ups and downs of her experiences with Kody, particularly focusing on the intimate moments that fueled her emotional turmoil. Paedon doesn't hold back as she recounts her honeymoon, where she experienced pain during their first night together that left her in tears. "I cried because it hurt," she shared, highlighting how Kody's lack of romance left her feeling neglected. The revealing nature of her comments has sent ripples across social media, as fans can't help but react. Paedon describes the immediate disconnect she felt with Kody, indicating that their intimacy felt more transactional than romantic. "It was like he just did the deed, and that was it," she admitted, a statement that certainly has raised eyebrows among followers. This insight does a deep dive into the issues she faced not only during her honeymoon, but throughout the early years of their marriage. Adding to the drama, Paedon recounts how the thin walls of their shared home led to shocking realizations. She overheard Kody with her sister wives, Meri and Janelle, and what she heard was eye-opening. "I could hear that they had actual relationships where they talked, played, and enjoyed each other physically," she reflected, emphasizing how her experiences were starkly different. These candid remarks paint a vivid picture of why Paedon felt isolated and unfulfilled, even among other wives who were supposed to share a bond. Fans have taken to social media to voice their support for Paedon, many expressing their empathy and anger towards Kody for his actions, or lack thereof. Comments like, "How can Kody not see the damage he's done?" and "Paedon deserves so much better," flooded her posts, reinforcing the solidarity from viewers. The buzz online has also stirred discussions about polygamy and whether it's truly sustainable when emotional needs aren't met. In this narrative of emotional neglect and the challenges of their relationship, Paedon has carved out a space for herself, and fans are rallying behind her newfound strength. It's truly remarkable to see how this memoir is not just a recounting of events, but also a reclaiming of her narrative after so many years under Kody's shadow. The conversation around Paedon and Kody continues to evolve, especially in light of her revelations that other wives had different experiences, infusing this narrative with layers of complexity. The juxtaposition of her pain against the backdrop of what she perceived as more fulfilling relationships of others leaves a cloud of speculation about what Kody was really offering versus what Paedon needed. Fans are throwing out theories as to how this will impact future seasons of Sister Wives and whether Kody will respond to Paedon's claims. Comments like, "Kody better step it up or lose all his wives," are common among her supporters, highlighting the tension that this candid memoir has sparked. Keep it locked because this drama isn't slowing down. Plus, brace yourselves for some spicy revelations as we dive into Meri Brown's take on Paedon's memoir. Wait till you see what she has to say about their shared past and why she's choosing to stay away from reading it. Hold onto your seats because we're diving into some shocking revelations from the Sister Wives universe. In an unexpected twist, Meri Brown has dropped some serious comments about why she won't be reading Paedon Brown's memoir, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. This matters because it shines a light on how deeply personal experiences within the same family can lead to vastly different perspectives, and it highlights the complicated dynamics between the women in Kody Brown's life. So, what did Meri say? During a recent episode of the I Do Part 2 podcast, she candidly explained her decision to avoid Paedon's book, notwithstanding the fact that it covers their shared history. "I have not read it, and I probably won't," Meri said, making it clear that while she respects Paedon's experience, her own viewpoint differs significantly. She emphasized, "I can't say that I lived it with her because my life experience was different than her life experience." This revelation has fueled debates among fans about the authenticity of their relationships and how deeply personal memories shape their narratives. Meri's comments strike at the heart of the challenges within polygamous relationships. After 2 decades of being one of Kody's wives, Meri knows firsthand that each of the women has undergone unique struggles and triumphs. In her own words, "Even though we had the same history, our perspectives are completely different." This begs the question, can one person's experience ever fully encapsulate another's? In the podcast, Meri expressed her concern that reading Christine's memoir might lead to frustration. "I don't want to read it and be upset potentially at some of the things," she said, hinting at the potential for conflicting narratives. This will certainly resonate with fans who have seen the highs and lows of their lives unfold on television and are now grappling with private accounts that may contradict what they believe they know. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. Christine's memoir touches on their interpersonal conflicts, including one particularly poignant anecdote about their falling out over their children that Christine felt was significant. Christine has previously shared how Meri's comments during their early years in the family impacted their relationship, stating, "I didn't trust that Meri would be kind to me." This backdrop provides a drama-laden context to Meri's decision not to engage with Christine's book, as it embodies the complexities of their shared history. The candor of both women has prompted a wave of reactions from fans. Social media is buzzing with mixed opinions, and many viewers are weighing in with remarks like, "Meri is right to protect her peace," and "How can they move forward if they can't acknowledge each other's pain?" This highlights how divided fans have become, as some believe Meri's avoidance of the memoir is a smart move, while others argue that it's an opportunity missed for reconciling past grievances. As we navigate this intricate web of relationships within the Brown family, it becomes more evident that Meri and her sister wives are grappling with not only their shared experiences, but also the emotional scars of living in a plural marriage. Will her refusal to engage with Christine's narrative lead to further rifts, or is it a protective measure to avoid reopening old wounds? Keep it locked because there's more drama afoot. Plus, we'll be diving into Meri's bold stance on healing with her former sister wives. Wait till you see what kind of groundbreaking changes she's willing to consider in the upcoming season. Get ready because we're diving into some surprising developments in the sister wives realm. Meri Brown is revealing her thoughts on healing relationships with her former sister, wives Christine, Janelle, and Robin in a new podcast interview, and it's raising eyebrows across the board. This matters because it signifies a potential shift in the complex dynamics that have long defined their polygamous family unit, especially after all the recent tension and splits. In a candid discussion on the I Do Part 2 podcast, Meri addressed the state of her relationships with the other wives and expressed her openness to healing. "I am always open to having the hard conversations because conversations are going to have to be hard," she said, emphasizing the importance of communication in moving forward. This sentiment could be a game changer for their family dynamics, as many fans have watched Kody's relationships with each of his wives simmer and boil over in contentious ways over the years. Meri noted that her newfound focus on boundaries has redefined her perspective on these relationships. "I have my boundaries now that I didn't used to have," she revealed, suggesting she has grown from past experiences and is no longer willing to be walked over. By taking this stance, Meri may be setting a precedent for more respectful and understanding interactions moving forward. It's a refreshing change, especially given the history of conflicts that have often played out on the show. Fans have long recognized that setting boundaries is crucial, and Meri could serve as an example of growth for her sister wives. As the podcast conversation unfolded, Meri's comments sparkled with optimism as she expressed her hope for mending fences. "If we want to move forward and heal anything, we need to have those hard conversations," she reiterated, suggesting that honesty will be key to rebuilding their bonds. This leaves fans wondering if we might just see some reconciliation on the horizon, especially given the tumultuous events of the past few years. The buzz around Meri's remarks has been considerable. Fans on social media are divided. Some are thrilled at the possibility of healing within the family, applauding Meri for her willingness to discuss their issues openly, while others remained skeptical. "Good luck with that, they have so much baggage," one fan commented, highlighting the doubt some have regarding the effectiveness of future conversations given their shared history of drama. However, many are rooting for them, with comments like, "I hope they can work it out. They deserve happiness," capturing the spirit of those wishing for a peaceful resolution. Meri's vulnerability is a significant departure from the often shielded emotions viewers typically see. Her willingness to be open about wanting to rebuild could potentially resonate with fans, providing a more relatable aspect of their real-life struggles. But the question remains, are Christine and Janelle ready and willing to have the hard conversations Meri is pushing for? With Christine's recent revelations in her memoir and the emotional intensity that has come with it, it'll be interesting to see how much room there is for dialogue. Janelle's stance on the family dynamics has also been a topic of much discussion lately, so her eventual reaction could play a critical role in how successful these hard conversations might be. Don't touch that dial, because just when you think the sister-wife saga might be winding down, there's more drama on the way. We'll be recapping standout moments from this latest season of Sister Wives that you won't want to miss. What a whirlwind of jaw-dropping drama we covered today. We learned that Paedon Brown is cutting ties with Kody following Garrison's funeral. Christine spilled the tea on her painful experiences in her marriage. Meri refuses to read Christine's memoir while sharing her hopes for healing, and she's ready to have those tough conversations with her former sister wives. If you enjoyed this inside scoop, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments and follow us on social media for all the latest buzz. And don't miss tomorrow's upload, where we'll dive into the simmering tension between Janelle and Kody that everyone's talking about. This is T-Facts, where we keep it real and keep it juicy. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.